name is Michael Taylor. I'm a para-triathlete and I compete in the PTS4 category. And we're here in sunny Swansea ahead of the Volvo 2022 para-triathlon series. So unfortunately I had an injury in 2016 from an infection that led to me having my lower leg amputated. And then so I was unfortunately unable to do a lot of the sports I used to, such as rugby and water polo. So after that I was looking for a kind of a sport that I could do, and I wanted to be able to do just as well as I could do before. And it was around that time, that summer, that the Paralympics was on TV, so I saw like Lauren Steadman and Andy Lewis racing, and also like the Brownies in the Olympics, and so that's what sort of piqued my interest in triathlon. I think like I wanted to do something a bit of a challenge. I wanted to get back into sport, and I wanted to do something. I didn't want to go back to like water polo and do something which I had done before but I didn't want to be as good at. Whereas I felt with swimming and cycling and running, I could still do it with my friends to the same sort of level. It's a social, you can go out with your friends cycling, running, and swimming. You don't need any equipment, you can just jump in and swim. I've just had some really incredible experiences, got to travel all over the world, obviously with Japan to like all over Europe, met some amazing people. Like everyone in para-triathlon has a really interesting story and had like a different situation, different scenario. So yeah, just that and just the sort of challenge and the sort of, it's just helped me to build back my confidence and build back my sort of sense of myself, I guess, after my injury, helped me overcome it. Yeah, it was really exciting to be back here because I did my first triathlon actually in Wales, in Llanelli, for one of the Super Series 4 or 5 years ago. So yeah, to be back here in sunny Swansea is incredible, and the support I received from Welsh Triathlon and the setup they've got up in Cardiff, I think it was just a great thing to be part of. And yeah, I have a lot to be thankful and grateful for that experience. It's led me on to this sort of snowballed into this sort of my career at the moment. So yeah, so to be back in Swansea for a standalone para series is, I never would have imagined it a few years ago. So it's going to be incredible, I think, and the sort of support in Wales and the sort of culture behind triathlon is massive here. There's been some incredible names, such as Helen Jenkins based nearby. So I was really excited living in Bristol, only an hour and a half away, and also I can literally see my hometown across the water here in North Devon. So yeah, it's a dream come true to have a race of this sort of standard and this calibre, like just down the road basically. And it'd be incredible to hopefully have some friends, family on the course. That always makes a huge difference. So yeah, so really excited to have it in such a nice place. Yeah, it looks great. It's like a nice, newly developed area, nice flat water, nice sea swim. It should be a great sort of spectators-friendly race, I think, and it would be cool just to race around the city and the nice flat roads and interesting technical. Para-triathlon is always an interesting race. There's so much going on. There's so many different categories: visually impaired, wheelchairs, like limb impairments. So it's always exciting. You never really know what you're going to see. You're going to see different techniques. I think there should be some nice close racing. Oh, it's massive. It just brings a whole new sort of limelight to the sport. Hopefully should enable it to be viewed by people that may not have been aware of the sport before, and hopefully encourage lots more people to get involved and try it out. Because I think maybe some people think of triathlon, they might think of like Ironman or something, and think it's not really that accessible if you've got a disability or an impairment or just day to day. But I think by having a para series here right in the city centre, accessible for everyone to come and see, yeah, it should be an awesome experience, and hopefully should sort of encourage a whole heap of new people to come and watch and take part in the sport and try it out.